Hello Aries, welcome to Astro Haiti. This is your Aries no contact reading. I haven't done a no contact reading in a while and I felt called to. So we're gonna get right into it as we do. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video if it resonates. It really helps the channel go viral. We're almost at monetize 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much. So overall energy, Aries and no contact is loud and clear. Four of Swords, you are in a no contact situation. Your person has definitely retreated. And the thing with the Four of Swords is that usually when we have this representing an overall energy, it's retreat to heal. It's retreat to lick their wounds. If you see her heart, it's outside her body. So there is obviously a detachment. This person that you're dealing with, Aries and no contact, is using their logic versus their heart. They have compartmentalize, I've heard, this relationship, right? So they kind of have you like outside their heart in a little box in their minds so that they can focus more on themselves. They might be healing. If they are not healing, they're just really focused on themselves and they're not interested, at least in the overall energy in the present moment. Let's see what's going to happen next, in really making connections, right? And connecting outside themselves. However, Aries and no contact, one of the things that I see that's really interesting is the Seven of Pentacles. So although in the overall energy, they are not at the place where they are open and they're very disconnected emotionally from this connection, there is the Seven of Pentacles where you see this man and he is literally putting his hands, energetically speaking, right, to will this thing to grow, right? I heard like a lot of you might be manifesting this contact, right? So he is like laser focused, right, on this plant. You see these roots and he is nourishing these roots with his energy. So even though there might not be any action happening, even though they might be disconnected emotionally from you, they are focused on nurturing this and potentially growing the connection at some point, right? Like I heard like branching out. I heard lifting the roots, right? So like, look how small this plant is, how tiny, right? In this card, he is using this energy to really grow this thing. So I almost feel, Aries, for some of you, that this disconnect is so that they're at a better place for you, so that they have the energy to make the seeds that have been planted in this connection, to grow them into something real, right? But I hear it's not now. It's gonna take some time because they are in this place with the Four of Swords of not being ready to really pour their energy into anything. But this is what they intend to do. They intend to pour their energy to nurture, to nourish this connection. But like a tree doesn't shoot up into the sky right away, right? Like that's just not how nature works. You plant the seeds, and then you have to nurture it to make it grow. And it takes time to really flourish, right? So that's what I see from the onset. However, the Chariot is the complete opposite of that energy, Aries. The Chariot is about speed. The Chariot is Cancer energy. So you might be dealing with a Cancer. The Chariot is about forward movement. And one of the readings that I did recently, I think the one earlier in the week, Aries, there was Cancer energy. That was the overall energy, which was speeding up movement, you know, getting ready to pounce. So there is this preparation, I hear, that your person is doing, the healing, the pullback, the compartmentalizing, in order to come in and start nurturing the seeds of your relationship and eventually moving this connection forward in a more clear, determined direction, right? So The Chariot is all about determination, forward movement, speed, seeing what you want and going after it. But like I said in the last reading, it is about a balanced energy, the masculine and the feminine energy, then the head over heart, right? And right now I see that balanced energy here. I feel like your person is working on balancing that energy, not detaching from their heart and just using their head, right? With the Chariot, it is about the two horses are pulling it forward. The white horse, the dark horse, feminine, masculine, heart, head. So there is forward movement in that direction. And there is going to be no contact situations, Aries. I see communication coming in. The Page of Swords is usually a text message. It could also be something on social media, like maybe they DM you, maybe they like a photo. But the Page of Swords is very mental, logical communication. This isn't a Page of Cups. A Page of Cups is someone, you know, telling you how they feel, right? The pages are always messages. They're always messages. So you are receiving a message, but it's probably something really small in the form of a text message, written communication, an email, a DM. Page of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, mostly Gemini energy. It's Mercury, and Mercury is about communication, but it's about communication that's quick, that's fast, maybe not that deep specifically. So I wouldn't expect like a declaration of love. I see this as a slow moving energy despite the Chariot. So I feel like slow moving to build and to nurture, quick to message. Because again, that balance, the strength is Leo energy, so your person might be a Leo. That balance, Aries, the head over heart, the taming of the beast, right? That masculine and feminine is coming up again. So your person is going to, they're working on mustering the strength and mustering the courage. And I hear not lose themselves. For some of you, I feel like they're afraid to lose themselves in your connection. But they are going to move to communicate, and I'm going to clarify, obviously, and really find that strength between like moving forward and saying whatever they have to say, but still being kind of tame, because the strength is about taming your primitive nature. Strength is also about passion. So they might come at you passionately, but again, it seems like very minimal movement in terms of communicating loving feelings, because there are no cups here, okay? So in Aries do no contact, I don't expect your person to text you or DM you, or they might just like an Instagram post, you know? It might not be anything substantial right now because they're still here, overall energy, but this is their way of moving towards nurturing and building. But again, it's slow energy. Then the last card you have is the World. So there's the intention to nurture this, right? The speeding up through a message. This might also be like a very impulsive message, because the Page of Swords can be very scattered. So it can be an impulsive communication. So a quick impulsive communication, you know, maybe there'll be some passion spoken about, or they'll talk about, you know, something they haven't said before, and be courageous enough to say it. And for some of you, there's two, I'm going to clarify, but there's two options here, right? So the World is conclusions, closure, and in order to level up and move forward in a positive way in your life. So for some of you, this person's coming in to close this chapter, to communicate. Like let's like kind of put this to bed, right? But with the World, for me, it's never like, oh, we're gonna close this up and it's not gonna be anything. For me, the World is like, let's tidy this up. That's where I feel like this communication, this speed, this growing comes in. The strength. Let's close this chapter in the way we've done it, and cultivate this in a different way. So for some of you, it's them asking or communicating or wanting to just do it different, do it better, do it in a more elevated, mature, emotionally open way versus the way they've been doing things before. Because the world isn't endings. It's closing of it's a graduation. It's a culmination, right? So they are at a point where they want to rise to the occasion, I heard. Level up. Move this to another phase, this connection, okay? And I'll clarify to see what that phase is. But because the Seven of Pentacles shows up with the Chariot, I feel like they may want to move this towards, again, a forward movement, cultivating the connection, communicating, and really being a lot more courageous this time around versus what they've shown you before. All right, why is the Seven of Pentacles here for my Aries? And the Aries and no contact. Aries, the Death card. Don't be scared, okay? It could be a transformation. So death is transformation, death is endings, death is, again, doing things differently. It's a transformation. Things that were working before no longer work. So I almost feel like your person, Aries and no contact, is saying, maybe I'm moving too slow, which makes sense because the Chariot is here. Maybe I'm moving too slow. Maybe I need to speed up. I need to stop just waiting for something to flourish with Aries. And I need to move forward and take action and be bold and determined and driven, right? That I did not see coming. Why is the Chariot here for my Aries and no contact? So they are going to transform the way they're doing this, which is the way with the connecting with you, similar to the World card. They want to end the slowness. They want to end the pace. Yes, Aries. You see what I said? Cancer energy, Pisces energy, and Scorpio energy. This is also Scorpio energy. So, moving full speed ahead in the direction of you to invite you somewhere. This is now the declaration of love, Knight of Wands. To share how they feel, to ask you out, to express their feelings. So this is why I see that this holding back, this just waiting for things to grow the way they've been doing things before, this, okay, I'm gonna pour a little water, let's see what happens. I'm gonna pour a little water. I don't know if it's time to move. Like, I'm just gonna sit here and watch this thing and not take any action, because the Seven of Pentacles is a very not active energy. They're putting that to an end with the Death card. They're like, nope, I'm done sitting around. I'm done just waiting for things to happen and waiting for things to cultivate. I'm gonna drive in and express my emotions. Okay, why is the Page of Swords here? And then here comes the communication, right? The text, the DM, the something. Okay, Aries, but there's more Swords energy. So your person might be a Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. I see heavily water energy and sword energy. So the Queen of Swords is about truth, and they can be really blunt. So there is communication coming in a very direct, blunt, maybe even again that head not as warm energy. The Queen of Swords knows what she wants, and look at her. She's determined, just like the Chariot is, right? But you see the little bit of a coldness. There is a dichotomy between your person, and I think, again, it's what they feel inside versus what they present to the outside world. It's like a yin, it's like a, not Jekyll Hyde, but like they really hide their emotions, Aries. They suppress them and put out this more nonchalant almost attitude. Especially Page of Swords. Page of Swords is very like flighty, you know? Wow, Aries, more movement. Knights are also movement. Knights, look, there's horses on these cards. So Aries, again, they are moving towards you with decisive action. The Knight of Swords is about taking charge, taking action, making a decision, communicating. You have 3 swords, more air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You have so many communication cards here. That's why I don't feel like you're going to be in no contact long. I also feel that your person, again, is going to come forward maybe with an invitation and say, I like you, or like, this is how I feel. But then the way they move forward is still going to be very logical. There's going to be a lot of truth spoken. Why is the world here for my Aries in no contact? A lot of truths are going to be revealed, Aries. Oh, I have 2 cards here, so we're going to do one more. All right, why is the world here for my Aries in no contact? Why is the world here for my Aries in... Oh! Aries. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Why is the world here for my Aries? They just keep coming out of my hands. Okay, come on, Spirit. Just one card, please. Why is the world... Oh, there you go. All right. What did I say? Some of you are manifesting, okay? So what is the ending and what is the new beginning here? The culmination, the leveling up, the transformation, Aries. What is the newness and the next chapter and phase that they want to bring in with you? Well, it is the Magician, and the Magician is all about creating whatever you like, life you want, okay? So I feel, and it's the number 1. The number 1 isn't the Fool, right? So they're already taking the leap of faith with this energy. Number 1 is, let's do this. So it's creation. It's using all the tools in their disposal to create something, to manifest something, to get what they want. So for a lot of you Aries, I feel like there has been a long pause and something has happened with your person. I'm going to ask to kind of snap them out of it. What has happened with Aries' person, Aries in no contact, that now they've snapped out of it? They want to put in the effort, Aries. 3 of Pentacles. They want to put in the work. They want to cooperate with you. 3 of Pentacles is also a friendship card. Maybe a friend said something to them, I hear. Maybe they've just been so buried in work, because 3 of Pentacles can be a work card, that they're finally seeing, like, I'm just using this as a way to not connect. What is the change that's happened in Aries' person in no contact, that they're now moving towards communicating and elevating this connection? One more card, Spirit. What has been happening? What have they realized that they want to communicate? Page of Swords. They've been in their head a lot, Aries. More Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. They've been in their head a lot. They've been thinking a lot about you. Too many, Spirit. About you. Oh my goodness. They've been thinking, oh my goodness. What else? One more card. I'm curious. What else has been going on with Aries' person in no contact, that they're now moving forward? Oh my goodness, my cards. This person, Aries, has been all over the place, okay? The energy's all over the place. What else has been happening with my Aries? What has happened with my Aries' person, Aries in no contact, that they're moving forward? Okay, Aries. Yeah. So they've been going through some stuff. 10 of Wands. The burdens, I see work here too. So maybe they've been working themselves like to the bone. Maybe they're having financial issues. Maybe they're just burying themselves in work. But what's happening with them that has shifted is that 10 of Wands is about moving, carrying forward and moving on and pushing through regardless of the burdens. So I feel like your person is saying, you know what, I'm busy at work. I have so much going on. Maybe somebody from work said something to them. Maybe a friend said something to them. They want to put in the work, right? They want to put in the effort. They want to communicate with you. They've been thinking a lot about this. And they're saying, you know what, I don't want to keep just putting Aries in the back burner, and I don't want to I don't want to live like this anymore. Bottom of the deck is a strength card. More Leo energy. Yes, they want to be strong. They want to be a force. They want to tame their fears. They want to push forward and really just come in more balanced. They want love. They want passion. They want acceptance. They just don't want to live in fear anymore, Aries. That's been the big shift for them. They don't want to live in fear anymore, Aries. All right, I'm going to get some oracles to see what else I can get, okay, from your person. Aries in no contact. Tell me something about Aries' person they're in no contact. This shift, this change. Where are they? Where are they at? Aries in no contact. Okay, it's too much. Aries in no contact. Where are my Aries in no contact? I'm also going to try to see if I get, you know what? Spirit is telling me to take another deck and to use that deck to try to predict timing when you're going to get the message, okay? This is a general reading, so not all of you might receive the message. Again, if it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. This is a collective reading, so don't get attached to that. Future. Because they're thinking about the future, Aries. They're thinking about the future. They're thinking about how they can build, about what they want to build. That's very Ten of Wands as well. Ten of Wands is, you know, like doing what you got to do to get to the finish line. Tens are also about conclusions. So they are ending a cycle of being really burdened. Things are coming together. What did I say? They're thinking a lot about this. Page of Swords twice. Queen of Voices. Four of Swords, Knight of Swords. There's a lot of mental energy that your person is experiencing regarding your connection. One more card, Spirit. Arrival. Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. First house is also Capricorn energy. For some of you that might resonate, they might be a Capricorn, okay? No, I'm sorry. First house is Aries energy. It's Aries, first sign of the zodiac, so you might be dealing with an Aries. They are arriving. They're coming. And I said Capricorn. Bottom of the deck is Capricorn. Achieve. So again, it might be a Capricorn, but again, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. They've been really focused on achievement. That's the transformation. I think they're just like, it can't just be about work. It can't just be about me getting things. It can't just be about me cultivating things from my life and taking things slow. I'm done with that. Death, transformation. I want to be strong. I want to be courageous. I want to move forward. I want to come in with determination and show my Aries and talk to my Aries about what it is that I'm thinking. Mostly, but also express some heartfelt emotion and be bold and courageous to move forward and level up this connection and create the life that I want with the Magician, okay? Okay, I'm gonna try to get some time. Okay, when should Aries expect this communication? Aries in no contact. When will my Aries in no contact expect communication? Can you give me, oh my goodness. All right, some time. How many days? When will my Aries, or a specific date? Okay. This fell on my lap and it was one of the ones. 3. So this can be 3 days, Aries. 3 weeks. The 3rd of a month. Or 3 is March, okay? And guess what popped up again? More 3. Okay, so 3 is significant, Aries. And 8 plus 4 of this fell is 12. And guess what that is also? 3. So 3 is significant. 3 days. The 3rd of the month. Whatever month that is. 3 weeks. Or March. Okay? Again, this is a collective reading. Bottom of a deck is 2. Intuition. Okay? So Spirit is telling you to follow your intuition. This person is also, I feel, really focused on this healing and getting more intuitive. All right, Aries, I'm gonna pull some astro dice for you. Again, this is a collective reading. Don't get tied to the date, okay? But I see 3. 3 is very prominent, Aries, okay? Let's see what I see here. Okay, I see the first house, which was similar to this, arrival. That's Aries energy again. The first house is also about self. It is about identity. It's about self-esteem. So again, that's more inner work energy. Again, it's also Aries. I also have here the North Node again, future. So double confirmation that they're thinking of the future, Aries. And then I have, and then Aries, we have Leo energy. So more Leo energy. You did have Strength card twice coming through, okay? So Leo energy is, if it's not a Leo, it's about, again, strength, power, courage, confidence. It's a little bit of ego, a little bit of pride. So I feel like your person might be battling a little bit of that ego, or had been battling a little of that ego. Maybe their ego has been bruised, I hear. But there is this courageous, stands in my light and my power, go after what I want type of energy happening here, because you have so much of that movement that I see, and so much of this like desire to kind of do things differently. Okay, Aries? So I hope that helped. I hope that you get that contact. 3 again is significant. Subscribe to this video, Aries and no contact, or whoever's watching, and make sure to like the video. It helps a lot. Bye. See you next time.